With the news of BioWare's new IP Anthem slowing a bit after the initial excitement during E3, we thought that this was the right time to compile all of the new information that we've gained about their newest offering. Now, I am sure that most of you watching already know the basics about Anthem, but in case you're not clear on what exactly this game is going to be about, we thought that we'd start off with a short intro on what we already know. So, Anthem is set on a brutal planet, which is not going to be Earth, in which humanity are the lowest rung on the food chain and survive in cities hidden away inside of walls. The players are known as freelancers who are willing to risk exiting the wall's safety in protective exosuits called javelins. These javelins can be obtained along with weapons, and improving your gear is going to be the main motivators for players. The game is focused on co-op multiplayer play, and players are highly encouraged to play with friends, although the devs have said that the story mode is entirely playable solo, which might be some sort of indication of a kind of difficulty scaling system. It's open world with a central hub of sorts that the players can obtain quests, and this will be in first person. The rest of the game will be in third person. After the demos at E3, the developers were quick to take to Twitter to answer fans' questions. Jonathan Warner, Anthem's game director, assured us that the game was playable as demonstrated, meaning that downgrades are not going to be very severe. Which, that's an understanding concern from players, and we're glad to see it addressed. The demo itself was run on Microsoft's newest console offering, the Xbox One X. So many players should not expect their game to look as good as that unless they're willing to buy the newest hardware. They also told us that the game's score is composed by Ted Reedy, who has composed or helped to compose music for movies and the Trespasser DLC for Dragon Age Inquisition. In a recent interview with Jeff Knightley, Warner also said that Anthem will present a diverse roster of enemies to fight, including other NPC humans in exosuits. However, he did not give any definitive answers on PvP, perhaps indicating that the dev team has yet decided on whether or not to implement such a thing in a co-op focused game. He also claimed that the BioWare Story is still a focus in this game. We are cautiously optimistic. After all, Drew Karpyshyn is the man responsible for writing Mass Effect 1 and 2, and is working on Anthem. We have yet to see how that story will be delivered to the players in an industry where multiplayer games are usually very light on narrative, but BioWare's done something similar with Knights of the Old Republic's branching dialogue. Perhaps Anthem's status as a co-op game with a maximum of 4 other players will allow for a different experience. With the promise of a BioWare story also comes the subject of romance. Warner was tight-lipped on the subject during the interview, but we've had very limited input from other devs on the subject. Varied romances are almost a staple of BioWare games, but Anthem may be seen as the time to put such focuses aside. It would be rather difficult to forge such a bond with another character if the focus seems to be on your fellow players. It's hard for us to think of a reasonable way to implement romance in a game like Anthem, but maybe that's why we don't work for BioWare. We are sure that devs will release more information on this, alongside many other things in the months to come. In the same interview, Warner says that the huge focus has been placed on customization of your exosuit or javelin. Out in the open world that comprises the majority of the game, your suit will be the only thing that other people see of your character, so it seems natural that we focus on making it our own. At this early stage, there are of course a lot of things we don't know yet. Who are these mysterious forces that are conspiring against humanity? If not Earth, where is this planet, and how did humanity reach this point? Anthem, as it stands, seems a promising new direction for BioWare to head in, but it's way too early to draw any concrete conclusions or to project qualities and features onto the game. We hope to find out more in the next few months, as well as get our hands on more gameplay footage. So, what are your opinions on Anthem so far? What interests you the most? Let us know in the comments down below, and while you're there, give this video a like and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. If you are a fan of video game themed t-shirts, check out InsertCoinClothing.com, where you can get t-shirts themed around Mass Effect, Uncharted, Pokemon, and other games as well. To get 20% off on your order, use the promo code ICMEF20.